Good evening. My name is Andre Thomas, and I'm a sophomore here at Yale studying political science. My topic of choice for today is the artificial wound. Just FYI, I did complete this entire presentation via Zoom, but for some reason the audio did not save. But you guys will get both the Zoom clip that the audio wasn't on and this one. So I hope you enjoy. Today I stand at the prefaces of scientific inquiry, facing a question that transcends the boundaries of imaginations and dwells into the very essence of human experience. Should scientists persist in the development of artificial wound technologies for worldwide use? Imagine, if you will, a device that challenges the very fabric of nature, a device that dares to defy the limitations of the human body. We speak of the artificial wound, a miracle of innovation that promises to revolutionize the very concept of pregnancy. But let's not be too swayed by the allure of the innovation alone. For this debate is not merely about the advancement of technology, but it's about the soul of humanity. It is about the ethics, the morality, and the implications that echo through the corridors of time. On one hand, we are confronted with the prospection of liberation, freedom from the constraints of biology, and the ability for all individuals to experience the miracle of parenthood. But on the other hand, we are faced with the specter of uncertainty, the erosion of the natural bond between the parent and the child. So during this presentation, I ask you to ponder this question with me, to dwell deeper into a mere yes or no, but to consider the ramifications, the consequences, and the very essence of what it means to be human. So, the artificial womb. The artificial womb is a device that allows for extracorporeal pregnancies by growing fetuses outside of the body of an organism that should naturally carry it. Developed by the brilliant minds of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, this technology was designed to sustain premature lambs at the developmental stage, approximately from 23 to 24 weeks. But what lies between this systematic sanctuary? This systematic amniotic environment, akin to the clear bag filled with the very essence of life, systematic amniotic fluid, which is a translucent embrace, fetal development flourishes, define the limitations of life, define the limitations of nature itself. But how does this life thrive within this artificial haven? Through the intricate dance of technology and biology. Small tubes like lifelines combining the lamb to its destiny, known as the cannulus, bridges the umbilical cords to an oxygenator outside of the bag. Here within the confines of technology, a circuit of blood flow is established. The oxygenation and nutrients exchange seamlessly as blood flows, courses through the tube and the oxygenator, which is right here. In this oxygen-rich environment, blood receives its blood life, oxygen and nutrients, while casting off the shackles of carbon dioxide. It is a symphony of life made by the hands of scientists. The development of the artificial womb technology, while a marvel of modern science, raises a profound concern that cannot be ignored. One such concern is of this artificial womb may diminish the unique experience and empowerment associated with natural birth and gestation. The bond between the mother and the child forged through the journey of pregnancy is at risk with the embrace of technology. Additionally, we cannot ignore the potential harm, both physical and psychological, that the fetus or like the parent might have. Furthermore, the social implications of worldwide access to the artificial womb technologies cannot be overlooked. It has the potential to exacerbate existing disparities and access to healthcare, furthering the gap between the privileged and the marginalized. Finally, we must consider the implications of resource allocations. The allocation of resources to develop raises questions about the prioritization and the fairness and access to this healthcare. In conclusion, as we navigate the uncharted waters of artificial womb technologies, we must tread lightly and carefully and be mindful of the ethical concerns that loom large on the horizon. For the pursuit of progress should not lose sight of our humanity. Now, some may argue that the artificial womb represents a significant medical advancement that could potentially save lives, extremely premature babies, and reduce the long-term health problems associated with preterm birth. By providing a controlled environment and conducive to fetal development, artificial wombs have the potential to lower the risk of death and health issues commonly seen with premature infants. Moreover, there is an ethical imperative to explore and develop technologies like the artificial womb to address the high mortality rate and health complications. Inclusive trials are deemed necessary to ensure that the benefits of the artificial womb are accessible to all demographics, and extensive follow-up accesses to any and every long-term effect to the child. Now others, including myself, say that while the artificial womb technologies holds promises of advancement, there is significant ethical concerns that just simply cannot be ignored. These concerns include defining the viability of fetuses outside of the womb, the ethical implications of separating the child from the mom, and the complex decision parents may face regarding their child's gestation. Moreover, stringent oversight is deemed necessary to address safety concerns and prevent personal or potential harm to the fetus and the mom. Additionally, there are lingering worries about the long-term implications of the artificial womb technologies, such as the impact on the parental-child bond, potential commodification, reproduction, and unseen consequences that it may have on the social norms and values. There remains unsolved technical challenges too, including the ensuring proper blood circulation, heart functions, and brain development of like a fetus within artificial wombs, as well as the ethical selection of the appropriate animals to model for testing. Because when this process or this technique was introduced, it was primarily introduced for pre-mature animals, meaning lambs, which was the first testing. So transitioning from lambs to a human being is a big jump and a big leap. And at some point, someone's gonna have to be like the testing the dummy, like the testing object that be the first to test this. But it's deemed to be unsafe because we're not sure what the long run consequences are, or like the short term either. So keep that in mind. Now there are some resolutions to these problems that have been proposed by experts in the field. One approach involves the development of clear ethical guidelines define the parameters of the viability, ensures informed consent from the parents, and address concerns that separate the fetus from the mom. These guidelines will serve as a framework for ethical decision making in the development and use of the artificial womb technologies. Additionally, mandating inclusive trials with diverse participants, demographics would ensure equitable accesses to benefit and regulate the potential biases. Intensive follow-up studies will also be required to monitor the long-term health effects on children born using this new technology and addressing the concerns that have for yet be unseen. Finally, establishing a cohesive regulatory framework overseen by healthcare authorities would ensure that the ethical and safe development and use of artificial wombs provide a robust system of oversight and accountability. Now, in conclusion, I firmly believe that scientists should reconsider their pursuits of the artificial womb technologies. While the potential benefits may seem exciting and promising and reassuring as well, we must acknowledge the inherent risk and ethical concerns occupying such endeavors. Honestly, I feel as if we already have a lot going on in life, and with COVID and new vaccines coming into play, and just the thought and the ethical concern of us playing God and controlling when a baby comes, when a baby, has to leave this life. And I think that because we are seeing a decline in our population producing and reproduction rates, that this is being pushed to the forefront at a very fast pace. Research has been accumulating over the past 5, 3, 4 years, and it's growing and really making an impact in a very short amount of time. However, I do think that introducing man-made situations to complex issues run the risk of exacerbating existing problems or creating new ones. Our world is already beset with numerous issues and challenges, and adding artificial wounds technology to the mix will just complicate things. Well, however, this is just my perspective, and your opinion matters. And I encourage you to share like your thoughts on this issue. And let us engage in an open dialogue, thoughtful and considerate as we navigate the complexities of science and ethics. And with that being said, that is my presentation. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.